we have taken few questions to solve and then we realize that it is not at all solvable. That type of question can also come. Okay. Now, one of the question is like this. The taxi charges in a city.
Ma'am, which chapter is it?
This is
AP.
This is pair of linear
What?
equation. Pair of linear equation in two variables. Third chapter is there. So
Okay,
I think
ma'am.
they
What,
wanted
ma'am?
to discuss this chapter with me.
Oh, okay, okay. Is this the starting of that chapter or in between?
Ryan, you are there. No, this is not the starting. This is the second or third class we are having for pair of linear equation in two variable. Every like our all the student from class 10 got the notification that we are having today class related to pair of linear equation in two variable. And this is not the first class. If you are having any confusion over here in any of the question, in any of the concept, you already know this chapter, but it's not that clear, that you can let me know. You can join over here. That's what. That's why everyone have got the notification. And I think a few students have joined as well. I can see Aisha was there already in the previous class. Diana was there. Maha was there. Nua was there. Ryan, you are the one. So this chapter you know, right? The basics of pair of linear equation in two variables.
Yes, ma'am.
If the basic is not clear, then I would suggest you not to attend the class. But if basic is clear, then you can be here. We will be discussing few questions from the method of substitution and then we will move to method of elimination.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, Ryan, basic is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then just be here. Okay, you will be able to learn something new only.
Okay, ma'am.
So the taxi charges in a city, we are doing method of substitution. Okay, word problem we are doing. Then after covering the few word problem, we will be moving to method of elimination. The taxi charge in a city consists of a fixed charge together with the charge for the distance covered for a distance of 10 kilometer. The charge paid is rupees 105, and for a journey of 15 kilometer, the charge paid is rupees 150. What are the fixed charge? And the charge per kilometer. One more part is there, how much a person have to pay. For traveling a distance. So 25 kilometers. Okay, let's see what the question says. Here the question says the taxi charges in a city consists of its charge for the distance covered. So there is a fixed charge and there is a charge according to the distance covered. Two sections are there, a fixed charge is there and according to the distance covered charge is there. Now the next, till here we have understood this much, that for the taxi charges in a city consist of, it consists of what? Fixed charge together with charge for the distance covered. Okay, so total charge which we are going to pay for the taxi, that will consist of two parts. One is the fixed charge, another is the charge according to the distance covered. So far, is it clear to everyone? Is it clear so far?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now the next part says that for a distance of 10 kilometer, the charge paid is 105. Now, any idea how to frame this first equation? We will be discussing, but first let me know. Any idea what will be the first equation? Anyone? For a distance of 10 kilometer, the charge is 105. For a distance of 10 kilometer, the charge is 105 rupees. No idea? Okay, let's frame it. So total charge of taxi consists of two parts. That is fixed charges there, and then charge according to distance covered. Okay. Now, for the first sentence, it is clearly written that the person is covering a distance of 10 kilometers. So what we will be assuming? Fixed charge, every time it will be there. Let's assume that fixed charge is X. Let's say that fixed charge is X. Fixed charge is X. Okay. And charge according to the distance covered, how we will be assuming that? Here in the first statement, it is clearly written that for a distance of 10 kilometer, the charge paid is 105. Recall that whenever we are going to buy anything, first thing first, we ask the price of one thing. Okay, if I am going to buy pens, I will be asking what is the price of per pen, one pen price. If the shopkeeper is saying that price of one pen is ₹10, then if I am going to buy two pen, I will be paying 2 into 10 rupees. Okay, if I want to buy 3 pens, I will be paying 3 into 10 rupees. If I will be buying 6 pens, I will be paying 6 into 10 rupees. Okay, 6 into 10, that means 60 rupees. Okay, if I am going to buy 10 pens, I will be paying 10 into 10, that means 100 rupees. Okay, here also the shopkeeper, not the shopkeeper, here also the person, for a distance of 10 kilometers, the person is covering 10 kilometers. So first thing first, we need to assume what is the price per kilometer. Price per kilometer we have to assume over here. Apart from assuming the fixed charge as a X, next assumption must be price per kilometer. Here let's assume that price for 1 kilometer is Y rupees. is y rupees. Then can you tell me what will be the price of 10 kilometer? Anyone? Noah? Maha? If we are assuming that price for 1 kilometer is y rupees, then for 10 kilometer the price will be
10y.
exactly. For 10 kilometer the price will be 10y. For 10 kilometer, the way we are calculating the price of a pen, I am saying that this one pen price is, let's say, 5 rupees. If I am going to buy 10 pens, we'll be doing 10 into 5. Similarly, if one kilometers per kilometer price is y rupees, then 10 kilometers price will be 10y. And what will be our equation? Now our equation will be, if we will here only try making the equation, can we write that fixed charge is x? 10 for 10 kilometer, it will be 10y is equals to, the total amount is given over there. Read it one more time. For a distance, see the cursor. See carefully the cursor. For a distance of 10 kilometer, the charge paid is rupees 105. So can we write 105 over here? Getting it? Everyone getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me the next equation? Read it carefully, everyone. Okay, Noah, Maha, who else is there? Aisha. Please tell me the next equation. Calvin, Ryan, Abdul. Please tell me what will be the next equation. Okay, read the statement carefully and let me know what is the next equation.
Ma'am, x plus 15y equals 155.
Okay, I am writing your equation, Maha. Yes, rest of the student, let me know. I'm not sure whether it is correct or what. We will be checking that. You tell me what will be the next equation. Yes. Aisha, what will be the next equation? Yes, Aisha, Galvin. Are you getting it? Noah, Abdul. Please unmute yourself. Are you getting?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Are you getting it? What will be the next equation? What will be the next equation?
Uh,
What will be the next equation? Seriously? See the first equation we have together, we have made that 105 is equals to fixed charges x, and for 1 kilometer price we have assumed that y. So it became 10y. So x plus 10y is 105. What is the next equation according to this statement? For a journey of 15 kilometer, the charge paid is 155 rupees. What will be the equation for that? For a journey of 15 kilometer, the charge is 155 rupees. What is the equation? It's that difficult? Not getting? नहीं आ रहा है समझ में? यस, यू ऑल अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी एज वेल? जियाना, Ziana. Okay, I'm noting down all the names that these are the students who are not at all responding in my class, whether they are getting it or not. And I think we have to include now parents. I thought that they are mature enough that whatever I'll say, will give the instruction, they will get it. But now they are not at all responding. Even if they are getting or not, I'm not sure.
I'm not getting it.
Not getting it. Who will say? Who will say that I'm not getting it? See. सबको हिंदी समझ में आता है यहाँ पे?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So here the instruction is जो टैक्सी चार्ज है वो दो चीजों को मिला के टैक्सी का टोटल चार्ज, टैक्स whatever is the total charge of the taxi, that consists of two parts. Okay, एक फिक्स चार्ज है और एक वेरिएबल चार्ज है. फिक्स चार्ज means for example you can take in real life, yeah, library. ओके, सपोज हम लोग बुक ले आते हैं लाइब्रेरी से, तो ऐसा होता है ना कि 1 वीक के लिए कोई चार्ज नहीं लगेगा, लेकिन उससे ज्यादा अगर रखे तो फिर हम लोगों को एक एक दिन का चार्ज पे करना पड़ेगा. तो 1 वीक तक अगर रखा तो 1 वीक का सपोज 50 रुपीज है, तो वो 50 रुपीज सबको देना पड़ेगा. उसके बाद अगर रखे उस बुक को तो फिर एक एक दिन का चार्ज लगेगा. एक दिन का चार्ज सपोज लेट्स से 100 रुपीज है, तो 2 दिन हमने रख लिया बुक को, तो 2 into 100 200 रुपीज पे एक्स्ट्रा करना पड़ जाएगा फाइन. ओके, 3 दिन एक्स्ट्रा रख लिया तो 3 into 100 दैट मीन्स 300 रुपीज एक्स्ट्रा पे करना पड़ जाएगा बुक जो कि लाइब्रेरी से हमने लिया है. ओके, इफ 10 days एक्स्ट्रा हमने रख लिया तो 10 into 100 वो लोग कैलकुलेट कर लेंगे, दैट मीन्स 1000 रुपीज एक्स्ट्रा हमें फाइन पे करना पड़ जाएगा. तो जो फिक्स चार्ज है वो तो ठीक है, 50 रुपीज सबके लिए है, फिक्स्ड है. 50 रुपीज में 1 वीक के लिए ले जाओ बुक और पढ़ो जितना पढ़ना है. लेकिन उसके बाद अगर बुक को रखा तो एक एक दिन का 100 रुपया लगेगा. ऐसा ही ये क्वेश्चन है. ओके, सो व्हाट द क्वेश्चन सेज दैट टैक्सी का जो चार्ज है वो 2 पार्ट से मिलके बना है. एक फिक्स चार्ज है और एक वेरिएबल चार्ज है. फिक्स चार्ज है वो फिक्स्ड है, नेम इज फिक्स्ड, सो द फिक्स चार्ज इज फिक्स्ड. नाउ द वेरिएबल चार्ज जो है वो डिपेंड करता है कि कितना किलोमीटर कवर किए हैं. 1 किलोमीटर, 2 किलोमीटर, 3 किलोमीटर एक्स्ट्रा कितना किलोमीटर कवर किए हैं, दैट डिपेंड्स अपॉन द वेरिएबल चार्ज. सो अब ये स्टेटमेंट देखो, यहाँ पे मैं लिखती हूँ, टैक्सी का जो टोटल चार्ज है वो कैसे चार्ज करेगा ड्राइवर, वो चार्ज करेगा, फिक्स चार्ज लेगा, कुछ फिक्स चार्ज जो उसने फिक्स कर रखा है वो इंक्लूड करेगा, प्लस जितना किलोमीटर हमने कवर किया है उतना किलोमीटर का एक्स्ट्रा फेयर लेगा. मे बी पेट्रोल, द लाइक प्राइस ऑफ पेट्रोल और द प्राइस ऑफ वॉट एवर दे विल चार्ज. ओके, सो प्राइस according to distance covered. Let's read the question. Here the question says, read it carefully. See the cursor, only the cursor. The taxi charges in a city consist of fixed charge together with the charge for the distance covered. तो मैं जो बोल रही हूँ वही लिखा हुआ है यहाँ, हाँ कि ना, yes or no? Whatever I am saying, is it written this like here? Can you see it's written the same thing?
Yes, ma'am.
टैक्सी का चार्ज है वो दो पार्ट में डिवाइडेड है, एक फिक्स चार्ज है और एक किलोमीटर के अकॉर्डिंगली चार्ज है. ठीक है, ऐसे टैक्सी ड्राइवर ने चार्ज को अरेंज किया हुआ है. नाउ लेट्स रीड द फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट. Okay, I am taking a glittery pen and let's read it together. For a distance of 10 kilometer, the charge paid is 105. 10 किलोमीटर डिस्टेंस कवर करने के बाद टोटल चार्ज कितना निकल के आया? टोटल चार्ज 105 रुपीज निकल के आया. कितना किलोमीटर कवर किए? 10 किलोमीटर. टोटल चार्ज दिया यहाँ पे 105 रुपीज. ओके, सो 10 किलोमीटर कवर करने के बाद टोटल चार्ज जो बन के आया वो है 105 रुपीज. कितना किलोमीटर? 10 किलोमीटर. अब यहाँ पे हम लोग कौन सा चैप्टर पढ़ रहे हैं? लीनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल. सो यहाँ पे x y ऐसे हम लोग अज्यूम करते हैं, राइट? सो फिक्स चार्ज वी कैन अज्यूम एज अ x. फिक्स चार्ज हम लोग अज्यूम कर सकते हैं कि लेट्स से फिक्स चार्ज x रुपीज है. फिक्स चार्ज कितना रुपीज है? x रुपीज है. तो यहाँ पे x रुपीज लिख दिया. अब प्राइस अकॉर्डिंग टू डिस्टेंस कवर्ड 10 किलोमीटर के लिए एक ही बार चार्ज y बोल दे. कैन वी से फॉर 10 किलोमीटर चार्ज इज y रुपीज. फॉर 10 किलोमीटर charge is equals to y rupees. Is it correct? Okay, so एक ही बार अगर 10 किलोमीटर के लिए y रुपीज हम लोग अज्यूम कर लेंगे तो यहाँ से कंफ्यूजन क्रिएट हो जाएगा. क्यों? क्योंकि नेक्स्ट स्टेटमेंट देखो, यहाँ लिखा है फॉर अ जर्नी ऑफ 15 किलोमीटर. तो अगर यहाँ 10 किलोमीटर के लिए y रुपीज अज्यूम कर लिए तो 15 किलोमीटर के लिए z रुपीज अज्यूम करना पड़ जाएगा. 3-4 वेरिएबल्स आ जाएंगे जो कि कंफ्यूज कर देंगे. समझ में आ रहा है? इसीलिए 10 किलोमीटर के लिए नहीं अज्यूम करेंगे. हम लोग अज्यूम करेंगे कि 1 किलोमीटर का प्राइस कितना है? y रुपीज है. 1 किलोमीटर का प्राइस कितना है? y रुपीज है. जैसे लाइब्रेरी अपना रूल बनाया था कि एक दिन का एक्स्ट्रा फाइन होगा 100 रुपीज. अब तुम 10 दिन रखो, लाइक Maha is keeping for 10 days, Aisha is keeping for 15 extra days, Galvin is keeping for 20 extra days. Whatever be the number of day, we will do the calculation and we will ask for the extra amount. Okay, so एक दिन का अगर रखेंगे तो वो ज्यादा फिजिबल होगा. ओके, यहाँ भी 1 किलोमीटर अगर अज्यूम करे चार्ज तो वो ज्यादा बेटर होगा. बाद में हम लोग देख लेंगे 10 किलोमीटर है कि 15 किलोमीटर है, अकॉर्डिंगली हम लोग कैलकुलेशन कर लेंगे. तो 1 किलोमीटर का प्राइस y रुपीज है, ऐसे हमने अज्यूम कर लिया. 1 किलोमीटर का प्राइस कितना है? y रुपीज. हमने ऐसे अज्यूम किया है. अब बताओ 10 किलोमीटर का प्राइस कितना होगा टोटल?
10y.
10y होगा. तो x plus 10y मैं लिखो. And can you see we got one equation? हमें एक इक्वेशन मिल गया. x plus 10y is equals to 105. ओके, अब दूसरा इक्वेशन बनाना है. पेयर ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशन मीन्स 2 इक्वेशन होने चाहिए, अ पेयर होने चाहिए. ओके, सो द नेक्स्ट इक्वेशन नेक्स्ट स्टेटमेंट को रीड करेंगे और हमें मिल जाएगा. अब केयरफुली नेक्स्ट स्टेटमेंट को रीड करो और बताओ कि नेक्स्ट इक्वेशन क्या होगा. दैट्स व्हाट आई वाज आस्किंग इन द वेरी बिगिनिंग, और आई एम जस्ट मेकिंग इट विद द पिंक कलर. आई एम अंडरलाइनिंग इट. फॉर अ जर्नी ऑफ 15 किलोमीटर द चार्ज का मतलब है टोटल चार्ज. ओके, चार्ज मीन्स टोटल चार्ज पेड इज 155. बताओ दूसरा इक्वेशन क्या होगा? पहला हमने बना रखा इक्वेशन, उसमें 105 यूज किया था. अब दूसरा इक्वेशन क्या होगा? दैट वाज द क्वेश्चन.
Ma'am, can you show the equation?
Can you see the question?
Equation, ma'am. Equation. It will be 155 is equal to x plus 10y.
10y. Is it 10y? 10 kilometer given in the next condition. Read it carefully. कितना किलोमीटर लिखा है यहाँ पे? पिंक कलर्ड पार्ट कितना किलोमीटर लिखा है?
15
तो क्या मैं लिखूं यहाँ पे? x प्लस
15 मैम 15y
गॉट इट। आ रहा है समझ में सबको? यस,
यस मैम
ये होगा हमारा इक्वेशन। ऐसे टैक्सी ड्राइवर चार्ज कर रहा है, फिक्स चार्ज रखा है और वेरिएबल चार्ज रखा है। हमेशा जैसे just we go blindly and take one of them as x, another as y. We are not going to do that. One of them, yes, we can take x, but the other one for 10 kilometer 10 किलोमीटर के लिए टोटल प्राइस y रुपीज है, ऐसे अज्यूम नहीं करेंगे, नहीं तो नेक्स्ट वाला इक्वेशन फ्रेम करने में डिफिकल्टी होगा। ओके, तो हम लोग अज्यूम करेंगे कि 1 किलोमीटर का y रुपीज है, तो 10 किलोमीटर का 10y। ओके, सिमिलरली नेक्स्ट कंडीशन में 15 किलोमीटर का 15y होगा। एंड हमें दो इक्वेशन मिल गया। नाउ इट्स टोटली अप टू यू, यू हैव टू सॉल्व इट बाय द मेथड ऑफ सब्स्टिट्यूशन व्हिच यू विल बी एबल टू डू, राइट? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm leaving it over here. These are the two equation, pair of linear equation we are having in hand. Now you can solve it by method of substitution. Let's move to the next question. ये confusion क्यों arise होता है? क्योंकि हम लोग जब starting से ध्यान लगा के नहीं सुनेंगे ना, तो फिर बीच में ना मिस हो जाता है कि मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ, वो मिस हो जाएगा। So that's why I say when you are here, just be here and listen to me carefully. और तब भी नहीं clear हो रहा है तो बताओ. I will be happy to explain it 1000 times, but you should let me know at least. Okay? Next one. The larger of two supplementary angles exceed the smaller by 18 degrees. Find them, that means find the angles. There are two supplementary angles. Listen to me carefully. Okay, there are two angles and both are supplementary with each other. There are two angles and both are supplementary with each other. Now, can you tell me what is the meaning of supplementary angle? What is the definition of supplementary angle? सप्लीमेंट्री एंगल का क्या डेफिनेशन था जो प्रीवियस क्लास में पढ़ा था? Anyone?
When two angles are at the equal 180 degree.
Yes. When the sum of the two angles equals to 180 degree, then both the angles are supplementary with each other. When the sum is 90 degree, then both the angles are complementary with each other. Okay? तो यहाँ पे वही वाले supplementary का बात हो रहा है. Okay? The same supplementary is mentioned over here. Again, when the sum of two angle is 180 degree, that's called supplementary angle. So here we are having the larger of two supplementary angle exceed the smaller. There are two angles, let's say X and Y. Larger one is exceeding the smaller one by 18 degree. Can you tell me what will be the first equation? Any idea? Whatever is coming in your mind, please tell me.
X equals Y plus 18.
X equals to Y plus 18. That's what Maha said. Anyone? Aisha, Ziana, Galvin, Abdul. एक बार केयरफुली नुआ, सुमैया, एक बार केयरफुली पढ़ के try to frame the equation. Just try. You don't have to be correct. You don't have to be perfect. Whatever is coming in your mind, please let me know. The larger of the two supplementary angle exceed the smaller one by 18 degrees. Whenever this word exceed is there, no, you can replace it with more than. More than. Exceed means more than. Now read it. The larger of two supplementary angle is more than the smaller one by 18 degrees. What will be the first equation? If we are assuming one of the angle as x, another angle as y, then what can be the equation? Here it is written that the larger, जो larger है वो क्या है? Larger of the two supplementary angle, दो angles है. Okay, let's assume larger angle x है and a smaller angle y है. Okay, now let's read the question carefully. It says that the larger of the two supplementary angle is more than the smaller one by 18 degree. Larger is more than the smaller one by 18 degree. That means x is equals to y plus 18. X is already larger. Please don't add 18 to that. X is already larger. Okay. Again, the example is, if I am having, let's say Galvin is having 200 rupees. Okay. And let's say Abdul is having 50 rupees. Okay. Now, how much difference is there? Galvin is having 150 rupees more than Abdul. So what we will do? Galvin is having 150 rupees more than Abdul. That means we are going to add to Abdul's part. Then only this equality sign will be valid. This equality sign you have given, then only it will be valid. You can check it. 200 is equals to 50 plus 150. This equality sign we are giving. So we have to make both the sides same. If Galvin is already having more amount, then if you will add here only in the Galvin's part, by mistake I am going and giving 150 rupees to Galvin, that will be completely incorrect. Now Galvin already was having 200, and if I will give 150 to Galvin again, he will be having 350, and Abdul is still at 50 rupees. So this is completely incorrect. When you are making the equation, try to maintain the equality sign. If someone is already bigger, larger, you have to give the extras to the smaller one so that they will come and become equal to the larger one. Getting it? Everyone getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
That's why we are writing here that x is equals to y plus 18, because x is the larger one we have assumed. Okay. We are not going to give 18 to x. Then only this equality sign will hold. This is our equation number 1. And next equation we have to frame from here only. Can you tell me, Maha, what will be the next equation? Read the word keyword supplementary. Both the angles are supplementary. That means
X plus Y equals 180.
exactly. We are done. X plus y is equals to 180. Both the angles are supplementary. We know that, and we are done with we are having two equations. We just have to solve it. Is it clear to everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
If it's
Yes,
not
ma'am.
clear, I will explain
Yes,
it
ma'am.
one more time. Okay, it's clear. Okay, let's move. These two equations we are having. You can You can solve it by method of substitution by yourself. Next one. Whenever the question is talking about numerator and denominator, let me
Ma'am,
take the question. Yeah.
ma'am, in the previous question, you just have to substitute the x in the x plus y equals 180 only, right? That much only.
Yeah, that much only. We will substitute it and easily we will be able to find the y value and the x value also. Okay. Now the next one, a question which is based on fractions. So whenever you are going to get fraction question, let me write the question first. A fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both the numerator and the denominator. If 3 is added to both the numerator and denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. Find the fractions. Okay, let's read it carefully. A fraction becomes 9 by 11 when if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator. Can you tell me what will be the first equation? Anyone from here? A fraction is becoming 9 by 11 when we are adding 2 to the numerator and 2, the same 2 in the denominator. The fraction is going to become 9 by 11. What can be the equation? Whenever we are having this type of fraction question, always we will start with this assumption. Let's say our fraction is, let's assume that our fraction is x by y. Let's assume that our numerator is x and denominator is y. This is the fraction we are having. Let's assume the fraction is x by y originally. Numerator we have kept x. The way in the other question we are keeping one of the term as a x and we are assuming the another thing as a y. Similarly in this question, not in this, any fraction question, always start with taking numerator as one variable and denominator as other variable, and then show that this is what you are having as a original fraction. So here we are starting with the assumption that original fraction is x by y. Okay, now whatever is written in the question, we will follow the condition. So let's see what is written. A fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator. So the fraction, according to the first condition, according to question, we can say x by y we were having. If 2 is added to the numerator and the same 2 added to the denominator, the fraction became 9 by 11. See, I am just adding 2 with the numerator separately and the denominator separately. Now our numerator is x plus 2. Our denominator is y plus 2. Okay, and it is clearly written in the question, a fraction becomes 9 by 11 when if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator. So whenever you are going to solve any question which is related to fraction, okay, always start with this assumption that your fraction is x by y, or whatever other variable also you can use, but please take the consideration in this manner, that something as a numerator and something as a denominator. This is what we are having as a first equation. I have just added 2 in the numerator, just added 2 in the denominator. Now the fraction became 9 by 11. So far, is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Calvin, Aisha, Noah, Abdul, Ziana, Sumaya. If it is clear, please tell me the next equation.
Ma'am, the next is x plus 3 by y plus 3 equals 5 by 6.
Yeah. Everyone, what will be the next equation? Galvin, Abdul, Sumaya, Noah, Gianna. Next equation क्या होगा? Yes, what will be the next equation? Read this line. If 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. Dusra, next condition here we are having is, now if in the original fraction, don't think about after the first case this is just the continuation of first case. No, originally our fraction was x by y. Now again freshly we have to read from here. If 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, originally our fraction is x by y. If 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, see what is written here? It becomes 5 by 6. The fraction becomes 5 by 6. Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Our next equation. 2 equations we have already got. This is, see, fractions are there on both sides, so you have to do crisscross multiplication. Then only you will be getting a like equation in the format which we were getting earlier, like 2x plus 3y is equals to 20, 10x plus 5y is equals to something. This type of equation, how you will get from here? By doing crisscross multiplication, because both side fractions are there. Okay, so you can shift this side denominator to other side in multiplication, and this denominator to other side. Shall I show the simplification also?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we will be having this 11 will go to other side. It will be 11 times x plus 2. Okay, let me wipe this crisscross which I was talking about. Yeah. Is equals to 9 into y plus 2. Let's do the multiplication. What are we going to have? Please tell me. 11x plus 22 is equals to 9y plus 18. Then you can write it as a 11x minus 9y, and this 22 you can transfer. You can transpose to that side. Will be 18 minus 20. Any confusion so far? Any confusion?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
11x minus 9y is equals to 18 minus 22 is what? 18 minus 22 is what?
Four, ma'am.
Plus 4 minus 4.
Minus 4.
Okay, this is our first equation. This is how we will be making the second equation. Now completely we will focus on applying the method of substitution. Here when you will apply the method of substitution, it will not be that simple. I think that case we have discussed, yes or no? Let's do this. Let's do it together. 6x plus 18 is equals to 5y plus 15. Okay, 6x minus 5y is equals to 15 minus 18 minus 3. Our equations are, I am writing here freshly. 11x minus 9y is, note it down. Note down the equation. 11x minus 9y is equals to minus 4. And the next equation is 6x minus 5y is equals to minus 3. Note down the equation and solve it. Solve it and send me the snap of that. I want to check the process, how exactly you are going to solve. So far, any confusion? Any confusion so far?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so solve it. I think you have noted down the equations. I am stopping, okay, the sharing of the screen. Noted, right? Solve it and send me the snap of the solution. Today you will be able to give the assessment of this method of substitution. Do try giving the assessment and let me know if you are having still any confusion in this topic.
Ma'am, can you share the screen?
Yeah, sure. Send me the snap of that. Yes, yeah. Now this is what we
Ma'am,
have.
this 1 and 2 equation, right?
Yeah, 1 and 2. You all are practicing enough. Whatever chapters we are covering or we have covered so far, are you practicing enough? What is the score in your test, which is going in your like school or anywhere? Any test is going on? Are you performing well? Are you analyzing yourself from the very beginning? Everyone, are
Yes,
you
ma'am.
analyzing yourself? Okay. What was your marks, Maha?
Ma'am, I got like 5.5 out of 6 in quadratic equations on last Sunday.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. And half marks where you lost, Maha?
Ma'am, for the sign.
That means that was just a minor mistake, right? But yeah, be careful whenever, like whatever mistake you are doing from next time, in the next test, you are not going to repeat that. See, in the final board exam, whatever is your target, that you are going to, from now only you have to take small steps. Okay, effort you have to give from now only. You have in each and every test, in each and every exam, be it for 5 marks, be it for 10 marks, be it for any whatever question I am giving over here, every day you have to show up, and that will only combine together will give you the result. So are you taking it seriously from the very beginning? Because we have seen that student start the session with so much of enthusiasm, and then they just go in the midway and all the like enthusiasm just evaporates. Okay, so keep that zeal, keep on analyzing yourself from the very beginning. Don't get distracted.
Ma'am, which method should we use?
Yeah, Aisha, what you say? Yes,
Which
Aisha.
method?
Which method? Method of substitution. This question, okay, yeah, do it by using method of substitution. And if you can't, please let me know. And yes, you all are already matured enough. If you are not understanding any concept, if you are not at all getting any concept, you have to tell me that you are not getting. Okay, it's completely your responsibility that once you are leaving the class, you will be clear with everything, whatever you have learned over here. That's why the assessment is also there. That if you are not sure whether you are clear or not, Go and give the assessment and check it. If you can't solve any question, if you are getting stuck in any of the question, again you have to let me know. This is how everything is planned for you, but still efforts you have to take it. Abdul, Galvin, Ziana, are you practicing enough? Noah? Can you show it again, please? The method of substitution, shall I show? Ziana, please reply. You can, there is a chat box. Okay? If you can't unmute yourself, please reply in the chat box at least. Shall I show the method of substitution, Ziana?
Ma'am, can you please show the method?
Okay, method of substitution? Yeah, I will be showing. Let me show you. Method of substitution says that take out either x or y from any one of the equation and substitute it in the other equation. Let's take out maybe x or y from the second equation. Okay, it's completely your choice, but try to take that equation which is having smaller numbers. So I am going to take the second equation. From here I am going to take out x. Okay, so 6x is equals to minus 3. This 5y, if we will transpose to other side, will it be plus 5y? Yes or no? Keep on letting me know, yes or no, so that we can proceed.
Yes,
Is it
ma'am.
clear? X will be minus 3 plus 5y, or we can also write it as 5y minus 3. We can also write it as 5y minus 3, because if you will write negative term at first, there is a chance that we can do any mistake, because negative sign, we can also write 5y at first and then minus 3 and then by 6. Is it clear to everyone why I have written like that? No need to write like that. It is the way I am doing it. You can also maintain minus 3 plus 5y by 6 and then you can proceed. Why I am writing this minus 3 after 5y? So that if any negative sign will be there in front, we will not get confused with that minus 3. Okay, that's why I am keeping it after 5y. This is how you can do you can keep it if, like, whenever doing the calculation, if the terms are, one term is positive, another is negative, this is how we can arrange it. Again, I would say we are not changing anything. You understand that minus 4 plus 3 and 4 minus 3 is the same thing. Okay, that's why I have written over here 5y minus 3. Now this x we are going to substitute in the other equation. That is equation number 1. Let's substitute it. Our equation 1 is 11x. X will be 5y minus 3 by 6 minus 9y is equals to minus 4. Now we have to solve it. How? By using the rule of fraction. We have to apply the distributive property here. Here 11 is sitting in the numerator. Okay, so this 11 we have to multiply with the first term with the second term. Because the rule of fraction says that if you are having 2 into 5 by 8, you have to multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. Okay, so 11 by what is there in the denominator? Nothing is there. That means you can say 1 is there, or you can just take it like this. You can take it like this. Let's multiply this 11. We will be multiplying 11 with 5. That will be 55y. Then we will be multiplying 11 with minus 3. That will be minus 33. By 6 is still there. By 6 is still there because 11 by 1 is there. So 6 into 1 is just 6. Okay, we are multiplying numerator with numerator. denominator with denominator. That rule came from the fraction only. Minus 9y is equals to minus 4. Now we will be taking the LCM on this side. What will be the LCM? Can you tell me? What will be the LCM? LCM क्या होगा?
Ma'am, 6.
Exactly, LCM will be 6. Okay, we will be having first term as it is 55y minus 33. What will be the next term? Minus, what shall I write? What shall I write?
6.
No. Here the denominator is 1. That denominator we made 6. Can you see that denominator? We made 6. So what changes there? There is a multiplication of 6. Are you able to recognize कि यहाँ पे multiplication हुआ है 6 का? 1 6 times 6, so 9 6 times we have to do.
Ma'am, minus 54.
1 6 times 6. Exactly. Anyone having any confusion over here? Any confusion? Ziana, is it clear so far?
Yes, ma'am.
Now the denominator 6, we will transpose it to other side. We want to get rid of this denominator. We don't like denominator at all. But here we got it. So we had to deal with it. Okay, we have shifted this denominator on the other side. Minus 4 into 6. Here we are having 55y minus 33 minus 54y. You can see y, two terms we are having. Can you tell me 55y minus 54y will be what? Can you tell me?
Ma'am, why?
Y minus 33 is equals to 6 4 times minus 24. Any confusion so far? Can you see we are getting the value of y from here? What is the value of y?
Ma'am, I got the values of y and x. X is 7 and y is 9.
Minus 24 minus 33.
Minus 33 or plus 33? Check it. Will
Ma'am,
it
x
be
is
minus
7.
Ma'am, is y 11? Okay.
11? 33 minus 24 is method of substitution. Assessment we have already activated. Please go and give the assessment. But before that, let me know whether this is clear or not, and everybody is getting the same or not. I have not checked. Y is 9, x is 7. Everyone getting the same?
How x came 7?
Y is 9, and that y9 you can substitute either in equation 1 or in equation 2. Y का जो वैल्यू हमें मिला है 9, हम लोग किसी भी इक्वेशन में सब्स्टिट्यूट कर सकते हैं x का वैल्यू निकालने के लिए. Then let's take equation number 2. 6x minus 5y is equals to minus 3. 6x minus 5y is equals to minus 3. ऐसे ही पूछना है, ऐसे ही पूछना है, ठीक है? जब भी नहीं समझ में आ रहा है ऐसे ही पूछना है. Because I am expecting, like if you will not respond, that I will feel like, yes, I have explained very well and it is clear to all. Whoever was there in my class, it's clear to everyone. But if it is not clear to you, you have to let me know. Y is 9. 5 into 9. Y at the place of y, we are going to substitute 9. 6x is here. Minus is equals to minus 3. Now we will be doing the calculation. Let's check it. Here we will be getting 9 5 times 45. Let me write 45 now.
Ma'am, Ma'am,
What happened? Yeah, tell me.
we got x as 5y minus 3 by 6, right? Before.
And
Like on
there
top.
also you can substitute. There also you
Okay.
can substitute. Either
Okay,
there
ma'am.
or in any one of the equation. But our result will be same. Let's check it.
Yes, ma'am.
5 minus 3 is 42. 6x is 42. X equals to 42.
7.
7. We are getting x is a 7. And yeah, can you see x is a 7? See it?
Yes, ma'am.
Getting it? Yes. If you will substitute in your x, this x, then also you will be getting 7 only. So either equation 1 or equation 2 or this simplified form, anywhere you substitute, our answer will be same and the process is correct. Okay.
Ma'am, the way I did was different.
How you did? You have substituted in x, this x. This
No,
x?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I substituted x in 2 and then multiplied by 11 to get rid of the denominator and then found y from there and then substituted the y in equation 1. Then over there I got x as 7.
Okay. Yeah, that way also we can do. Anywhere you can substitute equation 1, equation 2, x, whatever we have taken out as a x. Anywhere you can substitute, our answer will be same. Okay. And yeah, the process is correct. Anywhere we are free, we are allowed to go and do the substitution. Is that clear to everyone now? So this type of method of substitution also you will be getting. It will not be that easy like the previous few question. It can be like in the fractional form, the rational form. Still, we must, if our concept is clear, we will be doing the simplification step by step, and we will be getting this. Is it clear to everyone now? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then I'm keeping it this much. Go and give